Hey y'all, it's me, Mini Diamond Girl, doing a whip and chat. How is everybody today? Just over here working on the timeout Frenchie. Well, how's everybody doing? Everybody's doing okay. I didn't really have anything specific to talk about. I just thought I'd talk out loud because my hubby is having a guy's night out with his dad, his uncle, and his cousin. And I just dropped off my daughter with my mom. Meow. My cat's in here. I just dropped off my daughter with my mom so that my mom and my gram could hang out all together for a little while because I need to, the heck? I need to do I need to do my second job, which is dog walking. So I need to walk a dog, cute little Siberian Husky by the name of Rue. Meow. So I'll be walking her tonight around 9, and then I gotta walk her first thing in the morning at okay, I have my sunglasses still on. I just came from inside and I instantly put this on. No, so I gotta walk her at 9, and then first thing in the morning at 8 a.m. So I was like, hey mom, can you watch her? Because I don't know what time my hubby will be back from his guy night out. And I didn't want my daughter to be out too late while I walk a dog at night. So if anything happens, like while I'm walking that dog, like another dog or anything, I mean, just like anything happening, I don't want her to be in that situation. So she stays with my mom while I walk dogs late night if my hubby is not going to be around. Yep. So, well, since we're on the topic of jobs, the only other jobs that I do, I work for Instacart. I work for Amazon Flex. I work for WAG and Rover. Well, I got myself off the Rover platform. That's walking the dogs. I only stay on WAG. I don't know. There was something about Rover, like the whole process from the beginning is a little to my liking. So I'd rather just pick up the dog, walk, go back to your house, keep on moving. There's a lot of extra steps to Rover. But yeah, I do that, and then let's see, what did I say? I said Instacart, Amazon Flex. I do Uber and Lyft. I don't really do Lyft too much more because some kids try to rob me. They try to take me. I own a Land Rover. They knew I was coming in a Land Rover and they try to jip me. But I was ahead of their game and I just canceled the ride. So you ain't going to G me. So after that happened with Lyft, I went over to Uber Eats and now I deliver food. And then after I got on Uber Eats, I like delivering food because food doesn't complain in your car. Just smells good. So I got onto the DoorDash platform. And then from there, I got onto the Postmates platform. And then finally, Grubhub came in my area. So I got onto the Grubhub platform. So now I do Amazon Flex, which is delivering packages. I do Instacart, which is delivering groceries. Wag, which is walking dogs. And then Uber Eats. And I'll just name this one DoorDash, Grubhub, Postmates, whatever you guys have in your city. If I had it in my city, I'd probably do it too. Like Caviar and what's that other one? GoPuff and it's not coming to my head. But yeah, food delivery. So yeah, I'm on a whole bunch of platforms. I like making as a lot of extra money as I can. And then I do this for fun. To keep my brain going. Because I don't want to talk about all the deliveries and people who open the door naked and all that crap. Yes, they do open the door naked. I have a freaking hot pizza in my hand. Here you... You're naked. Take your pizza. Okay, thank you. Like I said, food doesn't talk back. I can walk away from a customer. You can rate me whatever you want. Peace. See ya. But, yeah. So that's what I do in my spare time. And then when I'm not doing any of those, I do diamond art. I order pens and extra diamond art. I think I have a stash big enough for the next year. But the way I've been going with these diamond art, shoot. I don't know, something about these round ones. They are awesome. I can get through round like there's no tomorrow. I don't know what it is. But yeah. The house is so quiet. Oh my goodness. No dogs are barking. They're not even snoring near me. The cats aren't even around here. One cat was, and then he was like, "You're not paying attention to me." And he walked away. Sorry, bubbers. I'm doing my first whipping chat. Which I think I'm doing horribly at, but I don't know what to talk about. I don't have like cliff notes or something. I should write cliff notes for the next one. If I do a next one. Well, I'll talk about diamond arts that I like doing, I guess. recently I've been doing like all the eyes and stuff. You've been following my Instagram page at Mini Diamond Girl. If you've been following my Instagram page, you would see I do a lot of eyes and stuff, and I did a lot of animals. I'm sorry, I'm trying to find the remaining ones that are left here. And a lot of them had like 310, like, I mean, like, I'd have like 4 of these and still have like 7 bags on the side of just like 310. As you can see, I still have a hell of a lot left over. But I did so many 310s along the way that literally when I did, ooh, I'm sorry, excuse me. Literally when I did Stibble Art, the Starry Starry Night, literally the only thing that was black in that one was her eyes. That was it. And that was a maximum of 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, 24. I'd say at least a maximum of 45 drills total that I had to do of 310s. So, I mean, I honestly loved it. And so far, ever since then, I've chosen to stay near... Ruh-roh, my battery is dying. I've chosen to stay near lighter colors instead of doing 310s. So, like this one. This one has the littlest amount of 310. I was able to put it in here. Felt loose, I was tightening it. Yeah, but that's the littlest amount of 310. I have no 939. I have no 820s. I have none of that. The darkest color I have besides the 310 is 934, which is like a green. And then like the 814s, which is the reds, so that I can highlight like the flowers and stuff, and like the ground is oranges and browns. Here, see. Whoa. See, like, that's the darkest I had to do. And this is not 310s. These are greens. You know, this is not like all 310. Like, that one's a 310 right in there. Boom. That one's a 310. These 2 are 3. These 5 right here are 310s. But, like, the rest is green. And you can't really tell the difference. So I'm actually pretty excited. And this is from Our Craft Addictions. This is super cute. Like, I can actually see the dog in pictures and stuff. I can't really see it up close. It just looks like blur to me. But, like, I'm looking at my camera. I'm looking at my phone. And it's so cute. But, yeah. And I'm sideways, so I'm sorry. I should be this way. But my phone and my camera angles... Listen, I'm trying to work with it, so hopefully you can work with me too. But yeah, I've been going with a lot of the lighter paintings recently. I don't know. I like not having 310, like the 3756, those light blues. And the 3865, those whites, like that ivory cream white, those have been my go-tos recently. And what is it, this 3024, this like, it's like a grayish white almost. Those have been like my, oh my gosh, I love them colors recently. So it's kind of like my new 310s. I've been saying that. I'm like, it's my new 310. I don't know why. But yeah, I like doing them more than I did like doing all the black. And plus, I have a diamond art that's has a lot of black. It has like 15,000 something black. And I'm just like, whew, like, I need a little break before I do that. So I was doing all these white ones. I ordered, this is Artcraft Addiction. I know I'm like shiny over here. This is Artcraft Addictions, and because I've been liking the lighter colors, I ordered 2 more that are the lighter colors. If you did see my other video, I did post it already. It was the bathtub and a vintage sign. They're both like vintage-esque signs, and yeah, so they're like all white and like a little bit of brown and green and some pink for color, you know. But yeah, I'm loving the white. It's great. I don't want to do like whole like color patches of white like the dog's body right now. I don't want like the whole painting to be white. But I do like the detail of white right now. Yeah. I'll get back into the 310s soon, don't worry. Oh, Lordy. I just had McDonald's with my daughter before I dropped her off. Whew. I had a sausage biscuit. It was good. Oh, damn it. I left my Coke in the... I left it in the car. Oh, well. It's gonna be in the car. Okay, so I think I'm done with this color. Should be done with this color. And if I'm not done, I'll just take it right back out and put another one. I have one on my pen. Do I see it anywhere? Anywhere? I do not see anything. So, nick, right back in the jar. Close that jar. Next color. Okay, what color? I'll do this one since it looks like it needs to be filled in, and stinking cats are all over my freaking thing. Okay. So, what color is this? Let me go to my sheet that I printed. I'm getting a little better at the shake game. Not too well, but it works. So yeah. Oh, well, I do have something to share. My daughter told me recently that she does not want to do ballet anymore. Oh, insert crying emoji. I know, I know. She did it for a long time, and finally this year she said, "Mommy, I don't want to do it anymore. It makes my feet hurt, and I don't like it." Her summer classes were already paid for. I mean, there were only 4 more classes left, and it was only 1 class a week, so not really missing much. And it wasn't an expensive class or anything. It was just a little summer, like, keep up with your skills kind of class because, summer vacation, they still wanted you to keep up and practice your skills, and I guess she didn't like that very much, and I just think it was because none of her friends were in that class. Don't tell her I told you. But she said she doesn't like it anymore and she doesn't want to do it. So I said, okay. Cringing. I said, okay, honey, what do you want to do? And she said, with eyes wide, like excitement filled her entire body, she said, Dojo. I really love Dojo. So, guess where she's been this whole week? Dojo. As soon as she walked back into that place, like 15 of her friends, because all of them are still there during summer camp and through after school, and she goes there for after school care, while I'm working and stuff, and while hubby's working. She just stays there for a little bit until we come back and pick her up. All of her friends are there, and literally like 15 kids came out of the room. Nevaeh! All, ah! It was insane. She looked back at me like, I don't want to leave. And I was like, bye. You play runaway. And Kevin was like, see ya, I'll take care of her. And I was like, no. She's going to start coming when she starts coming. And I was like, Nevaeh, tell all your friends you'll be back. And as soon as I said that, all of her friends lit up with excitement. Like, I had at least 15 kids, like, literally all go, at the same time. It was like almost, oh man, it was it was a good day. She felt so good, and she got back in the car and she was crying because of how happy she was that she was going to be going back to Dojo. They already had like all my billing information, so I didn't even need to fill out any paperwork. I literally just walked in there and I was like, hey, my daughter wants to come back. Do you guys have any more space? And open arms. Sure. It was amazing. So, no ballet, woo, but Dojo, so she can kick that boy's behind if they ever bother her. She can defend herself. I kind of like that, though. She's going to be my little badass. Oops, sorry. Curse word. Sorry. No pre-warning on that one. Watch the little one's ears. But, yeah. So, she is going to be at Dojo and learn karate and learn martial arts. She even asked me to put her in the extra classes. So I said, yeah, sure. Whatever you want to do. I just want to know, I want to have her understand that I'm not going to force her to do anything she doesn't want to do. Even though there were only 4 classes left out of the 15 or 20 classes that there were for the summer or something like, I don't even know how many classes there were. It's like a little refresher class or whatever. Anyway, I told her, look, you do not have to go to the remainder of those classes if you really don't want to do it. And she just looked at me like, no, mommy, I really don't want to go. And I was like, okay. I had to ask her a few times because, sometimes, they say stuff and then they're like, no, I didn't mean to say no. I asked her for a good full hour. Like, are you sure? Going through all the steps with her, telling her that she's not going to be doing it anymore and that, like, she won't be getting the part in Nutcracker, because they do a Nutcracker every year for Christmas. And I was like, you're not going to be able to do that. You won't be able to get apart, you know, in the Nutcracker. And she goes, fine, I don't care. And I was like, whoa, like, you really don't like it like that, you know? And she goes, no, I just really don't like it anymore, Mom. And I said, wow, okay. I was like, well, I'm not going to force you to do it anymore if you really don't want to do it. So she was all happy about that, and then I took her over to Dojo, and she was happy about that, and all her friends are happy about that, so I'm all happy about that too. Because I'm like, my child's happy. I'm happy. Happy wife, happy child, happy life. Had to throw in there, you know. Happy child, happy everything. The world is happy when you have a happy child. Trust me. Oh, yeah. Meow. My cats are bothering me. They want me to feed them. What time is it? It is 8:17. You got some time to go, lady cakes. Whoa, I got stuck. You see that one right there? That's all I do. Oh, my Lord. Okay. My hiccups need to get under control because it is causing me drama. I want to burp, but I don't want to burp on camera. Whew, it's like, you know, like I'm on a first date and I don't want to fart, you know? I gotta be ladylike. I can't just be like, brr. All right. Ooh, what was that? Was that an extra drill? Oh, no, that was my rain. Derp. All right. We're going to go for this one next. I can't even see because my camera is sideways and I'm debating on redoing this whole video in another section. Let's turn it this way instead of being all sideways. You can still see me though. You'll be all right. I'll be all right. I've been debating it since I poured the first one. We'll be all right. All right, well, getting back into this canvas. This is called Timeout Frenchie, I believe. I don't know. I think it's Timeout. Just straight up. No Frenchie involved. But this Frenchie is sleeping on a timeout chair. Oh, you can't see it, of course. Sleeping on a timeout chair. He's super cute. I just want to go meow, meow, meow to his nose and meow, meow, scratch his ear. I'm a dork. But it is super cute. My next dog, I said I would have a Frenchie. So this is like my, look how cute a Frenchie can be, dog painting. I already got the Old English Bulldog. I have an American Bulldog. I've had the American Staffordshire Pit Bull Terrier. I've had a Rottweiler. I've had an American Ridgeback. And have I had any other dogs? I'm trying to think back. And a Golden Labrador. My Golden Labrador's name was Timberland. I called him Timberland because when we first brought him home, he was so small that after about an hour or two of me playing with him, I lost him. And I was like, Mom, I lost a dog. You know, we were living in New York City in our apartment, and on the third floor. So I'm like, okay, well, the dog didn't jump out the window because the windows were a little too high for the dog to jump up because it was still small. So I'm like, okay, well, I totally lost this dog. I went through every single room in the apartment, and I sat down in my room. I had my head in my hands. I'm crying, crying, crying because I couldn't find this dog. I look up. Um, I had two beds. My door was right here, right? My door was right here. I had two twin beds or two full beds that were right here against the wall. And then like right here was a TV. So I came in my room. I sat down on one of the beds and I had my head in my hands and I'm like, "Ah." And I look up at the TV because it made a loud noise from a commercial or something like that. And I look back, TV's right here. And I looked at the TV like, what the heck was that sound? And I looked down and I had my Timberland boots sitting in front of the TV because I'm a New Yorker. So I wore my Timbs everywhere. I even wore them for a good 2 years after I moved to Florida instead of flip-flops. And I looked down and my boots have a set of eyes. Same exact color as my freaking construction Tim boots. Golden Lab. So I named him Timberland. And I stopped crying and I got really happy. And we had him for another 15 years until he got cancer 3 times. Tried to have surgery twice. Third time the doctor basically said just give him whatever he wants to eat for the rest of his life. Yeah. And that wasn't too long afterwards and he passed. And then let's see. I moved to Florida when he was 14, so there was about a year of me being here while he was in New York still dealing with that. I came to Florida and I got an American Ridgeback. Her name was Baby. She was a baby. She was about 6 months old. My boyfriend at the time and I were living in an apartment, a duplex, because Florida doesn't, well, the area that I live in was all just housing and duplexes and shit like that. So I lived in a duplex with him. He went to work. I went to work every day. We came back. She was like eating all my CDs and she ate everything. We put her in a crate. We eventually moved out of that duplex, moved into another house, and supposedly I never go to sleep without my dog, mind you, okay? I went to sleep a little early because I really didn't feel well. Supposedly, my dog was left outside and my boyfriend forgot to bring him in, or her in. You didn't like the dog because it ate all your stuff and you let somebody take it from the backyard while I was sleeping. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. Anyway, so I don't have that dog anymore. I literally had that dog for 2 months. Then after that, I got two Rottweilers, Rocky and Roxy. While I was on vacation, after boyfriend, I was on vacation and I had put them in a dog care, facility. They were there for 5 days. I came back from my vacation and they had fleas and ticks all over them. I tried my damnedest to figure it out and get all the fleas and ticks, but I ended up literally having fleas and ticks on all of my clothes. Like I would open a drawer and there'd be fleas and ticks in my drawer. So I had to like throw away all my clothes. Okay. And the lady who ran, I couldn't deal with it anymore. It was an overwhelming, me by myself. I had them for a year and it was overwhelming for my house to just be flooded with these fleas and ticks. I don't know what happened in that, whatever, I don't know what happened in there, but I think, okay, looking back at the whole situation, there was a lady there who, she just worked there. She wasn't like the owner of the place or anything. She just worked there. And she liked my dogs very, very, very much. A little too much, you know. And don't worry, I'm already over this. And it still hurts me, but she liked my dogs a lot, to a point where I trusted her enough that if I ever did go on vacation that was like literally a weekend or something like that, she would watch them. And so when they got the fleas and the ticks, I could not do it. I needed to take care of myself first, my house first, my clothes. I didn't have any clothes left, so I had to get rid of like all my furniture, whatever had a dark spot, I got rid of. And so I asked her, I was like, look, can you just watch the dogs while I get my house done? And I eventually asked her if she wanted to keep the dogs. I was going through a moment, so I was like, look, you love them a lot. Do you want to keep them? She said, sure. So like about a week later, I missed them. You know, I didn't want them back or whatever like that. I just wanted to have like a play date with them. So, like, she would bring the dogs over to my house. She would stay in my house with the dogs. And then she would take them when she left. That's what I asked for. What I got was, you're trying to steal your dogs back from me. No, you can totally keep your dog. You can totally keep my dogs. I just wanted to have a little play date with them real fast because I know that you have cleared them up, and I just wanted to see them again and give them a big hug and a smooch without, you know, being all grossed out with all the fleas and ticks. And she said no. Even with her sitting in the house watching me play with them, she said no. I mean, what am I gonna do? Never saw those dogs again. A pit bull by the name of Southern. And he was a blue-nosed pit bull, and I had a red-nosed pit bull by the name of Comfort. So we had Southern Comfort. Haha. And that's when I met my hubby. Around that time, we had Comfort first. She was a red-nosed pit. Then we had, I found Southern a little later. Super cute. Oh my gosh. He was a blue line. Sweetest frickin' dog in the world. My husband's best friend and my friend Julia has him now because I got pregnant and I didn't know his temper, if it would be good or bad around the baby, because he was very protective of me. But when he met Julia, there was a calm side to him, and I realized that. And so while I was pregnant, she fell in love with him. He fell in love with her. So I said, you know what? Do you want to have him? And so I see pictures of Southern every day, all the time, because I have her on Facebook and I have her on Snapchat, and she posts all kind of pictures, and she always lets me know everything that goes on with him because she knows that he is the love of my life. And I'm a little bit crying because I love Southern so much. But yes. Sorry, phone call. And I got a chance to wipe my eyes. But yeah, Southern was the love of my life, basically. I always thought Southern was my grandfather, reincarnated as a dog. I called him Southern Brother. My grandfather used to call me brother, you know. Okay, not to be all solemn and all blah. Okay, let me change that subject. So then, let's see. While we had Southern in Comfort, we got an American Bulldog named Zeus, who is still with us. It's the white dog that you see in some of my photos. Oh, no, you haven't seen him in any photo. I'll post pictures of him, don't worry. And he's still with us, and he is a grandfather. He is a father of about 63. Yeah, I said that. He's a father of 63. He has a grandkids. He has like about 100 grandkids. And his daughter, Talia, we kept. I think it was either me or my husband saved her. She wasn't gonna make it, but we saved her. And you know, little when she came out of, and we kind of saved her that way, so we kept her. Her name is Talia, and she's still here too. And the mother of Talia is still here too. We have her. Her name is Melania, and Melania is an Old English bulldog. We got her when we moved really quickly to Buffalo. Nevaeh was 1 year old, and we got Mama when we were up there. We got her from Rochester, and her and Zeus mated, and we sold the first litter of puppies over there in Buffalo, and we kept Talia. So we have her. And now we're in Florida. Yay. But yeah, we've gone through a lot of dogs. And then just recently, because my husband's had cats all of his life and I've had dogs all of my life, so I was like, you know what? Do you want a cat? My very first cat ever, I had a bad situation with. This is when I still had Comfort and Southern. I tried to get a baby cat, but I had that thing for I think 4 hours. And Southern or Comfort, the red-nosed pit bull, she would not stop hounding that little baby kitty. So I was like, look, you gotta come pick the kitty back up. You can keep the deposit, but you need to pick the kitty back up, because it was one of my friends, so it was fine. But still, it lasted 4 hours in my house. The dog would have barked at anything. She barks at the leaves walking, the leaves blowing by the front door. Whatever. She'll bark at an ant. Like, it's in the path of the walkway. Bow, wow, 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 wow. She's crazy. But yeah, so I told my husband, I was like, look, if you want a cat, let's get a cat. So we had the 3 dogs, Zeus, Talia, and Mama. And then I was like, you know, let's look for cats. So I looked for my first cat ever, which was Tori. She was a calico. We adopted her from a shelter who lied to me and told me that she was a year and a half, and she ended up being 7.5 years with totally infectious kidneys. Had that cat for 1 month. You ever click a computer mouse and you go, see how subtle that is, that noise? This cat would go on every little click, to the point where I took her in and I was like, look, what's the matter with this cat? And they said she's 7.5 years old, and her kidneys have been failed for like, she had numerous tumors in her kidneys. I'm surprised the shelter didn't pick up on it, but whatever. And so I'm at least happy that I gave her a loving, comfortable home in her last days. Ugh, I'm crying again. But excuse me. But because of her, we got because of her we got 3 more rescues. Never thought I would love a cat like that. Never in a million years. I'm a total dog person. Anybody can tell you. Anybody can tell you I'm a total dog person, but I fell in love with that cat, boy. Even the month that she was here, the 1 month that she was in my house, made me love cats. And now I have 3. 3 little rude ass mofos. Nah, they're the best. One licks my husband's head all day. The other, the back of the head, he just gets up on the chair and just starts licking the back of his head all day. So annoying. The other one wakes me up every morning, and the third one meows and meows and meows and freaking meows at me all goddamn day whenever I'm in the kitchen, because she wants food. But yeah, cats are great. Oh. Tori. I love you, Tori, if you can hear me out there. I'm just glad I gave you a nice home for you to be comfortable in for your last days. Yeah. And that's all the animals I have so far. We are planning for a cane corso one day. And I'm planning for Frenchie. So we'll see how that goes. We just started getting these dogs senior food this year. So, I know. Can you, like, senior food? We were wondering why they were acting so slumpish. And I'm like, babe, because they need senior food. Big old man and little old ladies. And Talia's not a baby anymore. She's 6 years old. 6 years. Yep. Besides Timberland, this is the longest I've ever had a dog, because Zeus is 10. Mama just turned 8. You're insane. Yeah. I love animals. And that's why I'm doing this cute little guy. I've been conned out of some of my animals. Been lied to about my very first adoption cat. Like, seriously? But life is still good, and in the process, we've gained some great four-legged family members along the way. And I'm okay with that. Who wouldn't be? They're freaking great animals. They listen. They don't do stuff really. They're great. You don't want to know how I go so fast? Oh shit. I'm sorry if my camera is shaking too much. I don't mean for it to be shaking. Finishing off these pink sections. I was hoping to get and finish his nose off. He's so cute. I can't stand how cute he is. He's just sleeping there, eating all cutesies and stuff. Well, comment below and let me know what you're working on. I'm not live or anything, but I'll still know what you're working on and probably still chat with you. Alright, that's it for that color. Almost done with this whole 4 sections. Looking pretty good. So far. Alright, my cat is like, who is it? I have 2 twin boys and a girl. Oh, it's Aries. Fatty Aries. I call him Fatty Aries because he eats everything that I give him. I mean, no, like everything. He'll eat McDonald's freaking chicken nuggets. He'll eat peanut butter. By the way, his favorite thing is a banana. Yeah, I know. He eats everything, little monster. Oh, and you can totally tell the difference. They were twins when they first came in. Yeah, they're not twins anymore. We got Mr. Chunky Monkeys over here. And then we got Apollo, Aries and Apollo. Aries is the little skinny mister. He only likes fancy feast with the delicate sauce, that delicate white sauce. If you get him anything else, he will be like, ugh. Mr. Fancy Pants. And then Sassy doesn't care. She's just like, meow, 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 meow. Feed me. And then as soon as I feed her, she finishes her food, and then she'll push away the boys so that she can eat their food. Tell her no. That's basically what she says to them. Tell me no. I dare you to tell me no. They don't tell her no. And then when later on in the day, like in the middle of the day or something, they'll all be sorry, excuse me. They'll all be playing in the living room, and all you'll hear is Sassy. Meow. 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 Because she's fighting because they're fighting with her. So they get her back. I have to go in and stop it, but you know. And then Sassy stays by me the whole time. Yeah. Fun times. It's a daily ritual. Okay. No. I am not done with this cooler. What time is it? Ooh, 8:48. Ooh, Love Island just ended. Anybody watch Love Island? Oh, no Big Brother tonight. Ugh, it was on last night. Do you guys watch Big Brother? Whoa! Something scared my cat and he jumped up. No, I watch Love Island now. I think Weston and what's her dang name? Kelly? The new girl with the blue eyes. I think they make a great couple. And Kira should have never dumped Cashel, but Cashel's a little too like, gimme booty. You know what I mean? I think he's trying. I don't know, I don't even want to be wrong about that, but I think the guy that she dumped him for, Eric, I think, something like that. I don't like him. Yes, he's straightforward, and yes, he knows what he wants, and yes, he's going for it, but the way he's going about it, I don't like it. Katrina was not smart, in my opinion, for keeping Cashel. Her freaking speech. Her speech was totally for the other guy, and then she said, Cashel. I was like, what? What are you doing? Why are you doing that? How are you gonna... But you... And if y'all haven't seen it, y'all need to see it just because of Victor. Yo, the way he narrates the show, hilarious. Hilarious, hilarious. I watch it only for Victor anyway. It doesn't even matter. Winston, that's his name. Winston, the other guy from Big Brother. Victor and Nicole from Big Brother go out. They were just on Amazing Race. If anybody watches that too. No? Maybe? Yeah. I watch all those shows. Amazing Race, Big Brother, Survivor. Whatever other shows, a reality show. I'm actually watching Family Food Fight too. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Shit, what time is it? Oh, y'all. I gotta go walk this dog in 9 minutes. It's okay. It's a 3-minute drive. I was like, wait, what freaking time is it? I gotta walk this dog. Meh. Try to get as much of this done before I walk that cute thing. Siberian Husky. The mom is a nurse. Well, no. Let me rephrase that. The mom is an X-ray technician. And she works at 2 different hospitals, so I walk a dog. Dog's the cutest thing. You know what? I'm gonna put a video up on my Instagram of me walking that dog, so that when you see this, hopefully by either tonight or tomorrow morning, you'll still be able to see my Instagram stories and see Ruru. Big old Roo. She is such an adorable sweetheart. Pulls me like no tomorrow, but she's an adorable sweetheart. I love her. I've been walking her for a year and 3 months. I met her on WAG and became a full-time dog walker for her off the platform. You can also get clients from WAG and stuff like that. That you don't have to pay the middleman, then you just set your own price and you go. Now that you have the client, I don't really go on WAG too much unless there's like a new dog or something like that, but yeah. Alright, y'all. I am coming close to the finish of this video. What time is it? Okay. Still got 5 minutes. She's okay if I'm a few minutes late. She just wants to make sure that her dog gets walked. And I will be there. I am 3-minute drive away. Literally. I could walk to her house, but it's too far. It's about a 20-minute walk. Well, the way I'd walk, it'd be like about 10, 15 minutes. Dang, the AC just turned off. But yeah. All right. Well, if you were joining me tonight and listening to my conjumble of stuff, thank you. Thank you for sitting here and chatting and letting me chat for the first time. Still a little nervous on how it's going to come out and stuff like that, but live and learn. Meow. Meow. That's sassy. You want me to give you some food? I will later. When I come back from walking Rue. Well, I really hope to do this again. I do not know when I will do it again, but I don't know. I had some time tonight sitting here all by myself. Okay, not by myself, with cats. And I just wanted to talk a little and share my thoughts. Maybe share something about me that you didn't know. Meow. Such a cute little meow. I'm just finishing this tray and I'm going to go and walk that dog. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, y'all. I will come back and do this when I get back. Have a good night and hope to do this again soon. Thank you. And if you do like what I was doing, please hit that subscribe button, which lets me know that I'm doing stuff the way it's supposed to go, I guess. If not, comment below and let me know what you didn't like and I won't do it again. Easy as that. All right, y'all. Have a good night. Mini Diamond Girl out.